The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this? He's got a man complete.
Don't leave him out there one-on-one. Get off that safe. Get off that safe.
Limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Right back to Swift again on second down. About 3 yards there to the 27.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6th there, partner, but
and I'm already
I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the
can't get hit fast enough, man.
10-0 here early as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Fields. And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
On first down, Fields. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Fields. Rolling to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Touchdown Bears! Miles Sanders, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, and they go with Swift again. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Now Lance. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams.
User.
63 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Meanwhile, Fields throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it as a power play up the middle coming at him. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down, back to Sanders. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
25 yards that time. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
On the stop. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Fields on 1st down. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. but there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Throwing again on second down. Fields. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. So given 2 yards there on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Fields on 3rd down. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Down to about the 45.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there.
No offense with that, man.
It's certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Out of the gun, Fields. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Miles Sanders, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Bearcats made on 25 now. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer.
The man's so scared of Williams, he got a cover folk.
Time the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
They'll try and run here with Swift. He will have a first down as they get into the ground.
We was gone. We was gone. We was gone. We was gone.
On first and 10. And now they'll throw with Lance. Here's Johnson with reception. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 41. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Once again, it's Swift.
Oh, let me break the tackle quick. Let me break the tackle quicker, please.
The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is third and 10. Here's Lance. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That has a
wide
leg behind it. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown.
Wow.
First order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the side.
The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result. They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Throwing his Lance on third down. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Guys, he finna give us another. He finna give us another. I promise you.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
He's dead now.
And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3.
He's dead now. He can show from run. He's scared. He put it in the animal.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Ooh, we gonna pick them. We gonna pick them up. We gonna pick them up.
So far as the defense is certainly coordinating both levels, doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Fields to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh my God!
That's the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Play action. It's Fields. Out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down. They go back to the ground with Sanders.
Eat him alive. Eat him alive, Hutch. Eat him alive, Hutch.
The loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Fields. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Fields.
The zone messed him up, guys. The zone messed him up. The zone messed him up. The zone messed him up. He can back to that same place. He can back to that same place.
And that will bring the deficit back
back down to 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Fourth quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago, and it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13, Lance. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to step out of bounds.
You got to be a good user. You got to be a good user. You got to be a good user.
57 yards. So the field flips here as he'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's a handoff to Swift. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Throwing now is Lance. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And this one is right through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted them. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. It's caught by Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Running right, here's Sanders. And the reinforcements come in, so they'll stop him behind the line.
Let's not get carried away.
We welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now. The game looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Let's not get carried away now.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here's Fields.
Just in case you thought about throwing it up that same. Just in case you thought about throwing it up that same guy. We knew where he wanted to go. We knew where he wanted to go. He wanted to go right on up that seam, guys.
Makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now Fields. And that is incomplete.
Get you another 3, man. Get you another 3 now.
This one going, and I think for you and me,
Get you another 3. Put it back on your defense.
coordinator now has to think back something through every play of this contest and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. A solid stiff arm. Got this down to about the 12-yard line. And with that, they still have a chance, partner.
Yeah, if that ball is knocked away, this game is probably over.
Ooh, that's safe. That's the
Still
rookie.
got some ball to play.
Hell yeah, it is. Fuck with my call. Making this stuff. God damn. Still gotta get in.
A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle.
Now that ain't that right there. That right there.
Behind the line. Officially, it's a
That
1-yard
there?
loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question
Won't
that
believe
coming into
that.
this game,
Won't
Mr.
believe
Lee's
it,
pretty
bro.
vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame
Won't
whooping
believe it,
has
right,
turned
guys.
into results.
I believe in that. Nah.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Fields.
Wrong fucking man.
Touchdown. And they're an extra point
Wrong
away from
man.
taking the lead here in the final minute. Extra point forthcoming. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Got on the wrong man.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trying on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Lance. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
All right, you're still at least 30 yards from realistic field goal range. You want to get the ball to the 38, but preferably the 35 or less to give your guy his best shot at putting it through the posts.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Lance back to throw.
Wide open. Wide open. Yeah, wide open.
Incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Lance looking to throw.
Forced out to his left.
Pass interference.
It's going to be a
Pass
costly one.
interference.
It's intercepted.
And some room to work. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Pass interference, guys. They should give me the clock back. They should give me the clock back. That's what they should do. They're supposed to give me my clock
So
back.
the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Now Lance.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Yeah, that nigga tried to run the clock out,
Out
man.
of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
They supposed to give my clock back in. They fucked me right there.
Now we give right side Swift.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one to not.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute.
They fucked me up.
Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the ain't no way. Somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans. Yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they in for. If they coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. If this music don't work out, and all to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't trying to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shopping. Can't trust them cause they dumb. Cause we worried about getting figures. They ain't father figures, just know my quit your papa.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn.